Hey, hey, hey. Okay, this is very new. Oh, that's my dog. Not sure if people can see this. I should have used my other phone to check whether I'm being streamed to another platform. I see the I says two people, but if you can watch this, maybe send a message? I'm not sure if I can see it, but um, trying to figure out the new version of this app. Hey, hey. Um, Maybe I can swipe left, right? No, no. Hmm. There needs to be like stabilization, but manage viewers. See Fran, Carrie, Fiddle. See a comment from Carrie. Hey, Carrie. Uh, Hi. Ah, how's the image and how's audio? I'm wondering. I'm doing good. I'm trying out the new Happs app, and it looks sharp, at least from here. What happens if I turn to landscape? I wonder. It's perfect. Is it? I don't know what happens when I turn to landscape. Can you see me landscape, or am I? Does it flip? Because I mean, I'm just looking at the camera image, so I don't know when is my next cooking stream. I should do it early. No, I'm sideways. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just one, like it's a preset thing. So I can't really be doing this, can I? There's a blink around the corner, but I don't know what that means. So still trying to figure it out. This is my garden. If you haven't seen my garden, this is my in-laws' house. I don't show. I don't come out and stream often these days, but this is a rice barn, and that's a rice paddy field, and this is my in-laws' house. So got the rice. This is a rice field. The bird. This is a rice barn. This is a rice barn. Hey Debbie, how are you doing? Can I do a mic check, a latency check? If you hear me say go, can you type one, the number one? What's a rice barn? A rice barn is to keep crops back in the old days, and now it's just like a little structure for decoration more. Family's doing fine, thank you. So if I say go, can you type one? Go. 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. That's not bad. One or two crops per year. About two. About two crops per year. But we wanted to take it easy. We don't want to stress the land too much. So I think we're only doing one crop per year. Um, how's the image? How's the image so far? And how's audio? I like the interface of the app. It's way cleaner. I don't know when I can go back to Hong Kong, to be honest. It requires me to stay in a hotel for 21 days if I want to fly into the hotel, into Hong Kong. So I don't think I want to do that. Hello, this is Hippo. How much rice would you get out of that crop? You know what, Debbie? I have no idea. I know very little about farming, and this is a piece of land that is managed by a nearby farmer. And these are all valid questions. I feel very embarrassed to not know about this. But I think this is maybe a couple bags of rice. I don't know. I'm sure I can Google it or ask a local farmer. What do I miss about Hong Kong? What do you miss about Hong Kong? Right? Hmm. What do you think about the new version of the app? I quite like it. I mean, so far there's no breakdowns. So I'm just walking out. There's more rice fields out here. I miss the food. I miss my friends. Although many of my friends have left Hong Kong and moved to different countries. I think they were just cutting down the bushes here. It looks good, nice and clear. Any choppy signals or everything is still. Ooh, huh. My screen went dim a little bit for some reason. Maybe it's a light sensor. Camera. Char siu. Yeah, I love barbecue. I miss barbecue pork. I don't know why, but my screen went dark a little bit. Maybe it's my. Oh, maybe it's just the sun because it's too bright and I can't really see it. Am I enjoying the quieter life more than city life? I feel less stressed. I mean, I enjoyed life in Hong Kong. Hey, there's a heart sent by Carrie. Thank you. I enjoy life in Hong Kong. Don't get me wrong. I love Hong Kong, but I also love Chiang Mai. So I guess I'm quite adaptable when it comes to liking life. You know, put it up. That's a Grab driver. Oh, that's a delivery guy. That's like an Uber in Thailand, but we don't have Uber here. We have Grab. Uber decided to quit Thailand, so Grab is one of the dominant like hailing apps. So you have Uber. I don't know if you have Uber bikes, but we have Grab bike. We have Grab food delivery, and we have Grab drivers that can take you around like a taxi. So Grab is our go-to app. There's a couple more apps, but yeah, Grab is the dominant one. Um, I see 18 eyes looking at me. I don't know if these people can comment. So are you all watching from Happs, or are you watching from like Instagram or Facebook or YouTube? Because I'm curious. I'm curious to know whether I can see comments from other platforms. Uh, do you have spicy dishes in Hong Kong cuisine? If so, what are they? Spicy cuisines. Yeah, we have spicy cuisines, but it's not famous for that. Hot pot. Spicy hot pots. Hey, Jens. Everyone is watching from Happs. So I'm not sure if you're watching from YouTube or my Instagram account, whether you can comment or I can see you. So if you want to talk to me, maybe you need to download the Happs app. This is a beta version I'm testing, and it might look clunky if it's the older version of it, but at least I can see your comment and I can respond to it, because I don't know what are the updates yet. I need to get more information from the company staff, but I like what I'm looking at so far. Yeah. So this is our house. This is our house, and we live right next to the in-laws' house. So this is my father and mother-in-law and my grandma-in-law. We're going out of town later on, so I'm going to be streaming again. There's a festival. It's called the Loy Krathong Festival. It's a very famous festival in Thailand, in the northern regions of Thailand. And there's going to be quite a bit of lanterns and all that. So stay tuned. I don't know if there's anyone from Happs that has discovered me the first time. So I guess there's a button that you can click to follow or something. Any restrictions? We don't have curfews. I don't think bars are allowed to sell alcohol by law, but people still sell them anyway. I think there are bars that are already opening. If you want to come into Thailand right now, you need to be vaccinated in order to not require staying in a hotel, a quarantine hotel for 14 days. So you can still come to Thailand If you do not wish to be vaccinated, or you cannot be vaccinated, but you will need to be in a quarantine hotel for 14 days. And if you are vaccinated, then you don't have to be quarantined. You will need to be tested when you arrive, and you might need to stay overnight in a hotel. But once you're tested negative, and if you have proof of vaccination, then you can go about wandering around Thailand. Yeah. So I'm just here testing out the app, but I feel like I want to use a little bit more before, um, yeah, before I make a decision whether this is a good app or not. But so far, so good, I have to say. And you guys watching this okay? What's happening on Happs? Can you tell me about it? Oh, this is a mulberry tree. So they're almost fruiting. My son loves to come check out this tree, and he's like, no, 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 don't pick it yet. It hasn't turned red yet. We have to wait until it turns red. Can't wait to visit Thailand again. I know, you should come over. So we have a mulberry tree here, and then we have 2 avocado trees. Although I don't know which one is type A or which one is type B. They might be both A's or B's. Have I tried broadcasting on Heckle? I have, Carrie, once. How is it? How is Heckle right now? When is my next trip? Early next year, I'm hoping. This is a banana tree. Early next year. This is a pomegranate tree, but it'll take a couple years to be fully grown. I'm planning for my next trip, but right now with the co-living, co-working space, I think I have to be grounded for at least a few more months before I can consider traveling outside of the country. But we're going camping tomorrow, and I might just do a road trip out of the province, and I can show you a little bit more about these other places in Thailand, which is also very interesting. You tested it last night. Hey, Bobby! Bobby's here. Let me say hi to Bobby. Bobby! I know, I know. It's been such a long time. And the moment I got the email from Peter about the new version, I couldn't wait and download the app to try it out. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I know you're a big supporter of Happs, so I'm sure you're loving this new version of the app. I know I've been busy, Bobby. I've been busy opening the co-working, co-living space, so I apologize. I know I miss you guys too. We talk about you. This is a well. We actually have a well. It's funny. So this is a well, and there's underground water. It's not too deep. I think it was only 3 meters deep when we dug it, and that's the water system. So we use it to water the garden here. This is my space. I don't know if you've seen my house before, Bobby. This is my family house. This is my in-laws' house, and this is the guest house and the workroom. Oh, really? Who talks about me? Andrew. You remember Andrew? My friend from New York? You know, he mentioned you. Good things, don't worry. No, you haven't seen this. Right. So we're going out of town. We're going out a little bit. That's a coconut tree. So we have a coconut tree. We have a banana tree. We have 2 avocado trees. We have a lemon tree. We have a lime tree and a mulberry tree. I wish we had more fruit trees, but I'm not good at growing stuff. Oh, this is a chili. This is a chili plant. I don't know if you've seen a chili before, but this is a Thai breed. So they're very tiny, but they're spicy. And they're easy. They're easy to grow. So this one is coming up all by itself, and this is a little small one here. But these will yield a lot of chili. What has changed on the broadcasting end with the new beta version? I think the user interface is just a lot cleaner. Needs mango. I know. Yeah, why don't we have a mango tree? I don't know. I got chilies in my garden too, right? Yeah, there's all different kinds of chili. This is a common Thai chili. My in-laws, they prefer growing flowers, though these are roses. So we have quite a few number of rose trees. But they like flowers. Personally, I prefer fruit trees, but this is a nice rose, right? Hey, Chad, how's it going? Good afternoon. Hello, sorry, it's very bright. The sun is very bright, so I can barely see the comments. But I think I like the design. What do you guys think? Are you using the new version or the old version of the Happs app? This is our pickup truck. So I bought a new car. I sold the old Honda and I bought a 7-seater because I'm a family man right now. My 2 kids are inside enjoying the aircon, but I'll bring them out. Visiting you someday on my list. You have to do it, Bobby. You can either stay in my house. We have an extra bedroom, or we're fixing up the guest room here. It's not pretty now, but um, once it's pretty, I'll show you, and you can have your own room, and you can stay here as long as you want. How about that? Very chilly in London. 3 degrees. Damn, it's 30 degrees here. But the whole garden is very green right now. My father-in-law takes good care of the place. I'm too busy, so it's his responsibility since he's retired. Uh, but it's really nice. Like I remember when we first acquired the land and we were looking into like thinking of how to build the houses. This was all dirt, right? It's just brown, white, dry, hot. There were a few trees. This is an old tree. That's an old tree. That's an older tree on top, and then the coconut tree. But it was dusty. It was hot. It was dry. Now it's like an oasis. Okay, man, packing and moving. Let me walk up the rice barn. This is a rice barn. So this is a Thai architecture. So back in the old days, what people would do is perhaps like raise pigs and chickens underneath, and then they would have the harvest crops put upstairs. So this would be like a storage area for farmers. Um, we make it a little bit nicer because it's more like a chill area, but it's very traditional, shaded. Just look out from here. I can picture myself in the garden painting all day. I bet you can. And it is very nice to raise kids because the kids can come out and run around, and I feel safe. They don't have to be stuck at home watching TV all day long. That would be our life if we were to live in Hong Kong. That's a bird's nest. Wait, can I zoom? Dude, how do I zoom here? I almost forgot. Oh, I can't zoom. Huh. Is there a zoom feature here? I don't think so. Wait, how do I zoom? Bobby, do you know how do I zoom? I can mute myself. I can invite friends to come on stage, I suppose. Oh yes, I didn't see zoom feature. Yeah, I see audio settings, flip camera, turn off camera, manage viewers, and send chat. But I can't seem to find the zoom feature. Huh, interesting. So I guess there's no zoom. And then there's this purple like thing around the edges of the screen. I don't know, what does that mean. Does that mean I'm going live? Hmm. It keeps blinking. I didn't see last night and I love the zoom feature. Right. Well, it takes time to discover the app, right? This is our neighbor's place. So they grow longan tree, which is a fruit tree. It's very popular in the Southeast Asia region. He has a little fish pond. I can't zoom in since the app doesn't have that function, but I'm sure they will implement it somewhere. Is the chat covering most of your screen? It is, but it's very subtle because of the text colors. So it's all transparent, right? So the text is a little harder to watch, but it doesn't obstruct my viewing of the stream that I'm doing. So I can see your names pretty nicely. I don't think they need to show all of the chat because it's almost like more than 80% of the camera. of the view. I think they can cut it like even shorter because you don't need to read all the messages, I guess, because you can keep scrolling. But the text is gray, light gray, and so it doesn't obstruct my view. Last night mine did, however, as a viewer, it isn't. It's only at the bottom. Only you see it that way. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense because we care more about the comments than the viewers, right? Huh. Interesting. Okay. It's not flowering season yet, so most of the trees here are just green. But when it starts flowering season, which is May to September, then all these trees have different types of flowers and they get very, very pretty. For us viewers, it's just at the bottom. Okay, I'll DM you a photo. Thanks, dear. Thank you. Yeah, so this is you don't see these houses often these days. This is very traditional Lana style. Lana means the Thai northern region. And so my father-in-law, I think he dreamed of having a Lana style house. So when he was talking to the architect, he said, I wanted a Lana style house. So this is how houses were being built back in the old days. I'll walk you up there, yeah? It's quite interesting. If you haven't had a house tour yet, I'll give you a house tour. How about that? So we use teak wood, floors and the walls, although this is just a covering sheet. Actually, this is a real wood wall, but there's also cement and brick. So it's kind of like a hybrid between old and new style. This room is not air conditioned because this is how they do it in the old days. There's this gap. Do you see this gap here? That's for ventilation. So let's say if it gets really hot, the hot air goes up and then it goes through the gap. And you have a lot of windows because they need to keep the ventilation, like the airflow, well ventilated. So there's usually a lot of windows. But this is the funny thing. See these? These are metal bars. And this is how they used to do it. Prevent people from breaking in back in the old days, and they wanted to keep that kind of design. It doesn't really affect when it rains because you cannot have rain coming in, like the angle goes out further. So you have the roof. This is the roof, right? So these are the tiles. So it goes all the way outside. So unless the rain somehow comes in invertedly, this place is very dry even when it rains. So no thieves come in. Yeah, but we don't really have a lot of thieves, right? So I mean, it's a very safe region here. So this is how the roof would be. So you see here, and that's the hole. That's the hole where the air gets ventilated. So the rain would come through here, and it wouldn't be able to go up. Yeah. So these are recycled teak wood, and I remember my mother-in-law buying these way before they decided to build the house because the prices for old teak wood increases every year. And so these are very, very old teak wood from another building, from another house. And when they demolish it, they don't burn it and they don't throw it in the trash, right? What they do is they have wood collectors that would collect these wood and sell it in the secondhand market. And so they bought a bunch of it, laid it, polished it, and everything is recycled. Well, a lot of things are recycled. I bet movie producers would love to shoot a movie here. I don't know. I don't know if we want that to happen. Yeah. So, these are also old school tiles, but they're very heavy, right? They're good for heat insulation. It's better than a metal sheet because they can absorb heat better. But you need to have a stronger steel frame when you use this kind of tiles for your rooftop because it's heavier, so you need a stronger structure. Um, this is my grandma's room, my grandma-in-law's room. So this is the teak wood window. It's a very good texture. Yeah. So if you're watching this from another app, let's say you're watching this from YouTube, from Instagram, correct me if I'm wrong, Bobby. I don't think I would be able to see their comments. Am I correct? I don't think I'll be able to see comments from another platform yet. This is a praying room, by the way. This is a Buddha praying room. So all the Buddha statues are here. I don't know if you can see this. So there's a lot of Buddha statues. This is where my parents would do the praying. So we have a room um, for that purpose. Yeah. So I don't think so. While in beta. Yeah. So maybe they need to improve the app. Hey, Bernard. Bernard Dole? Bernardo? Dolly. Oh, hey, Bernie. Sorry. Hey, Bernie. How's it going, Bernie? Ah, I'm trying to click on people's profile. Okay. You have a star in your profile. Does that mean you're famous? It's okay. I'm following you anyway. Do you bring an offering every day to the Buddha? No, I don't think they do it every day. Yeah. Uh, but saying that I'm not 100% sure, as I think I saw somebody from Facebook last night. I'm not sure. I don't know. No star here. Oh, okay. Well, you have a star next to your name, Bernie, when I click onto your profile, so you must be special. This is the backyard. This is a Thai-style kitchen. It's funny because most people who live in Thailand, the younger generations, they don't cook. And the people who cook are usually the moms and the housemaids, right? The chefs, and they prefer cooking outdoors because they do a lot of frying and deep frying. So usually this is an outdoor space. For me, it's just too hot to operate, but a Thai style kitchen means it's semi outdoors. Yeah. So I'm not sure what we're drying, but we keep things modern, so we still have washing machines and dryers and all that. I'm not sure what's interesting for you guys. Okay, I guess I'm just kind of testing around the app and doing a house tour. Um, let's see what's the pollution today. Oh, air is very, very clean. I don't think we have a problem with the air right now. AQI is 20. It's in blue color, so that's good. But when February and March approaches, then we will have an air pollution problem. Okay, I need to check on my family. We're supposed to start going out. I think the phone is not heating up and the battery seems fine, so I don't think the app is a battery drainer. Bobby, how many times have you used the app to stream so far since the beta version came out? My Thai friend here in Melbourne also has an outdoor kitchen. Right. It is a very Thai thing. Like, they do a lot of deep frying, pan frying, so they don't like having a kitchen indoor. Um, and and because like we do have an indoor kitchen even here. I'm definitely moving in after watching the tour. So there's a induction stove here, but this is more for soup, right? Just simple stuff that wouldn't be too smoky. So they don't use like real fire stoves, but like us Asians, right? We love cooking with fire, so with a gas stove. So we do have these gas. Hey, sent a Happs environment to John. What is a Happs environment, Fran? That's something very interesting. Hmm. Happs environment. I'm so, I'm guessing it's a virtual gift, but the name is interesting. Thank you, Fran. But I've been streaming for how many minutes right now? Like almost 20 minutes, and there's no crashing of the app. My phone is not heating up. The interface is good. I tested last night and managed ending the stream by mistake both times. First test went well. Second, my camera only worked when I clicked turn camera off. Huh. So, I mean, it's a beta version, so there has to be some bugs, right? Lovely environment. Thank you, Bernie. So, and the sky is great. The sky is blue and cloudless. I love this space. I'm lucky. I'm a very lucky man. I married a person in Thailand, and we get to live in this place. Just Happs Awards. Thank you. So if anyone comes to Chiang Mai and they want to visit, just hit me up on Instagram or anything, right? My Instagram is John M. Ho, JOHNMHO. You can find me there if you want to reach out to me. Or my Twitter account, John M. Ho. This is my home. But I did manage to log on from PC as well. However, on phone, I could only see one screen. Oh, okay. This is our kitchen. This is my kitchen. I designed this kitchen. I think my kids are awake. Hello, Summer. Baby Summer. She's watching TV. And they're adding new features in coming days. Great. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Baby Summer.
Baby Summer.
Baby Summer.
Baby Summer say. Sini.
Baby Summer. Hi. Con nhé. Con hello á. Hi. Baby Summer. My wife is sleeping at the back. The screen isn't as large as I'm noticed. Really? Huh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to stream out, or I don't know how you call it. I'm going to Happs out. Hap in and Happs out. How should we say this? So again, follow me on Instagram, Twitter. John M. Ho is the. Let me see how I can do it. Can I do a message here? John M. Ho. Oh, I can type something here, right? So that's my Instagram and Twitter handle. You can always comment and check out my Instagram. In Clubhouse, yes. Are you still doing Clubhouse, Bobby? Because I am. Only in Cantonese, though. So if I'm streaming, I'm definitely using Happs for this purpose. Bye, Bernie. Have I tested Facebook audio only rooms? No, I haven't. And I'm not really interested in spending more time in Facebook. Like, I have enough platforms that I'm using it, but I'm good. I don't need to. I don't need to put more eggs in Facebook. But this is nice. So follow me here if you haven't. I don't know how to do it here. I know there's a heart thing. Oh, so I made 60 cents. Awesome. Uh-oh. 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 I just clicked something and I can't see. Well,